Hey everybody, Jamie Eilerman from Wake Up with Leads here. Today I want to talk about how to create your local marketing flywheel. And the context for this would be like if you run a local service business, how do you create that momentum with your marketing, the customer experience, and kind of et cetera. I was watching a video with Sam Ovens talking about Amazon's flywheel. Facebook has one, Google has one where you have happy customers because they like the selection. So you get more sellers on and the customer buys, they have a great experience. It's kind of just this flywheel where all these pieces create momentum in a business. And he was talking about how most businesses kind of grow linearly and then flatten out and then die. So in the early days, I had somewhat of a flywheel going for one of the local businesses I run, Clean Home Club, a house cleaning business. And I'll kind of tell a story about what we did in the beginning to create a flywheel if you're starting out, or and then I'll talk about if you're currently running a business, what you can do to kind of create your local marketing flywheel, because you need that momentum to keep going. So I kind of drew out I know it looks like a little kid, this drawing, but this is kind of the flywheel of what we did. So when we started out, we didn't have customers, reviews, service. So if we're trying to provide our service and get reviews, we said, hey, we'll provide good service if you give us a review. And that's how we got our first kind of free customers. So we get a free customer. We do a great job and say, hey, assuming we do a great job, we'd love your feedback or a review. And that would get us a review in the early days. And once you get some reviews, you start getting some momentum because your flywheel starts to work. So now we're attracting paid future customers that'll pay us since we have reviews. So next they go to our website or they call from our Google My Business profile or something from seeing the reviews, or they saw us on Yelp. So they head to our website. If they find what they're looking for on our website, maybe we have a good offer like a discount or some sort of interesting offer, they might call us and want to book. Let's say they need a move out cleaning. And if we have a good sales process in place to book online, or they can call us and they have a good experience, they will become a customer. And that's pretty much the flywheel we had in the beginning. So now that we have customers, we need to keep improving our service. And we also need to keep asking for reviews. This is something a lot of local service businesses don't do. You got to ask for the reviews. So whether you're scratching and clawing and begging to get someone to leave a review, or have a system in place to ask for those reviews. We use Review Lead. So to keep getting those reviews so you can keep getting that, improve your rankings. This reduces the closing time for a sale. I have a lot of videos about this. Definitely check out our Facebook group, Local Sales Machine, if you haven't checked that out. So the more reviews we get, it makes the calls or the booking process easier, whether someone messages me on our website chat, like our Drift, or they call me on the phone. I say, well, how'd you hear about us? And they say, your reviews, I read your reviews and had to book you guys, or had to call. Or they saw our website and said, man, it was such a great experience. You showed me the price up front. I saw your reviews. You mentioned how you guys work. So all those things create this flywheel, and you got to keep it going. So you can't just, it's easy, including myself, it's easy to get lazy. Like, oh, we got a bunch of reviews. Let's just run ads or something to get clients. We don't need to keep worrying about our reputation, but all the pieces work together. So if you are advertising and don't have any reviews, you're just in the local service space, especially, you're paying advertising dollars to send people to you, but they're going to look at your reviews if you don't have a good reputation or a enough reviews or reputation, you're just paying for marketing that's going to send to your customers because you're not positioned to earn their trust. Or when they do get to your website, let's say your website's not a great experience, even though you do good work, it's not going to be represent your brand or how you feel about your business. Let's say you do a great job. If your website and brand doesn't represent the quality you deserve, they'll drop off there possibly. And then if you have good reviews and your website's a great experience, but your sales process that you have in place is not great, and that experience, they'll drop off there. So each part of the flywheel reinforces the other. So we have on our own business, we have lots of area to improve. So let's say we do great at customers and the service drops for some reason. Maybe someone doesn't arrive or misses a spot or something. Each part reinforces the other. So you have to stay on each bit. You can't just coast on the good reviews you got, or maybe your website's dated and needs to be updated and you're like, oh, it's been fine, we're still getting calls, but like for example, like an older website, you could be losing a lot of customers just because you haven't made it more. Maybe it's mobile optimized, but it's not. When someone looks at it on their phone, they don't get the information they need in the early part of it. But yeah, and then I'm kind of rambling now, but each part reinforces the other. So if I had some advice, let's say you were my client at Wake Up with Leads, definitely check out the Facebook group, Local Sales Machine. But if you were a client, I kind of think of it in three pieces. Your local reputation is one pillar. The website experience, that conversion process is huge. And also how you get customers. So getting traffic to your site or landing page. That's kind of the three ways I think about it: is reputation, the website and positioning, and how you get traffic via organic or paid. So those three pieces, because we can't control the service quality you have, but we can influence the reviews, the online experience, and how you keep getting customers in the door. And each one of these pieces matter. That's pretty much it. If you have any questions, email me at jamie@wakeupleads. Definitely join the Facebook group, Local Sales Machine. That's where I post all the daily videos, almost daily. I think I missed one day this year. But check out Local Sales Machine, and we'll see you tomorrow.